Morning, everyone. Welcome to the Human Services Committee meeting of August 19, 2025. I'd like to call the meeting to order. We're a few minutes late, but at 9:47. We have a full member, and thank you all for coming this morning. Do I have an approval of the minutes of the prior committee meeting? And I think that was 2 months ago. Supervisor Turner on the motion and Supervisor Bruno on the second. Any discussion or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Privilege of the floor from any supervisors or anyone else in the audience today. Hearing nothing, I will move on to item number 4, which is the action agenda item. We have one request from the, I'm sorry, we're going to be doing Countryside Adult Home. Good morning, Amy. We have one request from Countryside. If you'd like to walk us through that, Amy, please.
Yes, good morning, everyone. Just want to do increase to my revenue code 1289. That's the code that we use working with Office of the Aging. Our meal site program, we needed to increase each meal to by 25 cents to make it a $5.75 due to the inflation of food costs. So we'll be increasing revenue code 1289, 3685, and also increasing the same 60/30 our food at 445.
Motion to bring this to the floor, please. Supervisor Strainer and Supervisor Patchett on the second. Comments or questions? All in favor of approval of request number 1, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. You'd like to walk us through the census and overtime reports, please, Amy?
Sure. Currently, we actually have 35 residents. We just started working with PACE, which is a Medicare Medicaid program to keep our seniors in home, which is kind of like what we do too. I mean, because we're an adult home. So we're going to start working with them with a referral system. And we also now are with Homebound program. I'm not sure if anyone are you familiar. It's when the physicians from Hudson Headwaters go into the homes. Our physician retired in June, Dr. Smead, after 30 years. So now we are working with that entity, and it's going well. So we're getting more referrals there. As far as overtime is concerned, it's off, but we've had a lot going on. We've been doing evening resident activities. We've required some maintenance in the building in the evening. But I think with the increase that we had last year in budget, that will stay within the GL code for it.
In line with that, could you also share your staffing situation?
We've had one open position, a laundry position, which I think I've have hired someone that hopefully will start in the next couple of weeks. It's been a tough to recruit, to get to people in.
Any other questions or comments for Countryside Adult Home? Thank you.
Thank you. Nice day.
You too.
We'll move on to Warren County Department of Social Services. We have both Nina and Joe with us this morning. If you would like to walk us through request number 1, Nina, please.
Sure. Good morning, everyone. We are looking to amend the budget to increase the revenue and expenses in the amount of $985,318. This includes additional rollover from fiscal year 24 from the Child Care Block Grant, an additional allocation received by OCFS of $250,000, and then the upcoming allocation. This is to cover our daycare expenses through year end.
Motion to bring this to the floor, please. Supervisor Runyon and Supervisor Wild on the second. Questions or comments?
Just one, what's FFY again?
Federal fiscal year.
Okay,
Anything else?
you didn't know that? No.
Again, anything else? Okay, let's vote on that. All in favor of approval of request number one, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. Some discussion items, Nina, anything that you have to add?
Not at this time. We're maintaining the daycare wait list. We're actively working on our budget for next year and things are going fairly well.
Any other questions for the commissioner? Okay. Morning, Jill, you're up.
Good morning. I did include, since we weren't here last month, June expenditure report in your packet. But focusing on July year to date, our expenses to budget, we're at 52%, which is excellent, right where we want to be. And the revenues to budget, we're at 49%, so we're doing great there. The daycare is concerning, but with this additional money, we should be able to pull through to the end of the year. And then as far as overtime, we're at year to date, we're below last year by about 4%, but we have used 70% of our budget, and we are trying to get control of that and encouraging more comp time versus overtime. We've had a lot of training this year, so that's and a lot of new caseworkers.
Great. Any questions for Jill on the fiscal report? Nina, the department has an event later this evening here at the Human Services Building regarding foster.
Oh, the
Care.
recruitment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
talk a little bit about that case.
Sure. Our home funder, Rachel DeRose, I don't know if anybody was able to see her clip on Look TV, but we're actively recruiting foster parents. So there is going to be an orientation if anyone's interested in sharing that information or attending. It is open and it's just a general overview of the requirements to become a foster parent.
Tonight it's 6.
I can't recall
Okay, yeah,
off
I
the
think
top
it
of
is.
my head,
Tonight
but
it's
yeah.
6 over at the
Mhm.
Human Services Building in the conference room. Anything else from the committee? Any privilege of the floor or public comment from anyone? A motion to,
I just had a question.
oh, I'm sorry, yeah, go ahead, please.
Countryside Adult Home, that is where the facility we went to visit in Warrensburg, is that correct?
Right, yeah,
So when,
right next to Cooperative Extension.
yeah, so when we were talking about they were looking for an employee in the laundry department, is that is a Warren County employee that we're looking for at that,
Yeah.
correct? Thank you.
Yeah.
That's all. Just wasn't sure if it was somehow a little separate in terms of if we just
Countryside is-
fund them or if it's a county employee.
And they have a lot of employees who have been there quite a while,
A very long time,
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
similar to DSS. And social services and adult adult home are getting together for budget workshop. I believe it is
Monday,
Monday.
25th,
yeah, Monday morning.
The way the Countryside is structured, it follows under the Department of Social Services because it's operated as a public home. It's not actually a nursing facility. But it's all county employees.
And how does that work with who takes precedent or priority of admittance into the facility? If you're,
Warren County residents.
so there's a waiting list and it sort of just works in that way.
We really don't have a waiting list because typically it's an older population, so we do have discharges that do occur. But yes, we admit them. It's Warren County population and it's actually preferred. So if it's between two people, private pay, it's for indigent people. So they would take priority over someone who would be self-paying to reside there.
Thank you.
Anyone else? A motion to adjourn the Human Services Committee meeting. Supervisor Bruno and Supervisor Turner on the second. All in favor of,
German.
Herman? Thanks.